Welcome to the Newbie Again YouTube channel. We have no time to dilly-dally, as it is time to pick up that phone and... Wait, who are we going to call? Oh, that's right, Ghostbusters. When researching every single Ghostbuster employee ever, or employee adjacent, it quickly became clear that I needed to make a series of videos. This is because my initial estimate of 50 or so different Ghostbusters proved to be extremely underwhelming. So the first video in this series is going to focus on the Ghostbusters from the first movie. But I will also cover movie characters who became Ghostbusters outside of the film itself. Let's start with the founders of the Ghostbusters business: Egon, Ray, and Peter. All staff members for the Paranormal Studies Laboratory. In 1984, they were all fired the same day as when they saw their first ghost. Egon Spengler, father of future Ghostbuster Cally Spengler, is a misunderstood genius who first realized that it was possible to actually catch a ghost. With his insights, the Ghostbusters were able to build definitely illegal nuclear weaponry. His direct contributions did not stop upon his death, for he was able to, as a ghost, help his family to defeat Gozer. Raymond Stantz was perhaps the first Ghostbuster to ever attempt to bust a ghost. He also unwillingly took out a mortgage on his family home to start up the business. Fortunately, much of the money Ray was able to waste on the Fix Me Up Firehouse and Ecto-1. What did I just read? Ray also accidentally ruined a major marshmallow brand and later opened Ray's occult books. Peter Venkman is a psychologist and a con man, a dangerous combination. He was the first to realize the possible lucrativeness of a ghost-busting business. Falling in love with their Ghostbusters' first client, Dana Barrett, he quickly criticized her fridge. He also once convinced the mayor to provide the Ghostbusters with unnecessary military support. Fun fact: while Peter eventually married Dana, it should be noted that he has fallen in love with numerous people over the years, including a mermaid and a werewolf. After the founders, Janine Melnitz is the first person hired to work for the Ghostbusters. As a secretary, she became quickly overworked, handling calls, coffee, and occasionally ghost-busting herself. She also briefly time-traveled to 1780, France, where she founded the Ghostbusters Versailles organization. Dana Barrett, cellist and eventual Ghostbuster, had the bad luck of moving into what was possibly the most haunted apartment in New York City. She encountered Gozer's terror dogs in her fridge and thus became the Ghostbusters' first patron. Presumably after Gozer's first defeat, she became a card-carrying member of Ghostbusters International. It is possible that she was not yet a Ghostbuster herself, as Peter Venkman says in issue 24 of Marvel UK's The Real Ghostbusters, that there was no way that either Dana or Peter would consider letting her joining the main team. Peter also reveals that she was still working in music at this time, suggesting this was before Dana held her Ghostbuster ID card, or that she was only a part-time Ghostbusters employee. When the Ghostbusters disbanded for a time, Dana unintentionally reunited them when she sought the safety of her son Oscar. After both Dana and Oscar were safe from the painting of Vigo, she returned to Ghostbusters International, this time as a Ghostbuster, and possibly bringing Oscar with her on the job. While Winston Zeddemore was not with the Ghostbusters from day one, he soon joined them on October 22, 1984, only 2 weeks after Slimer was busted. Much information about Winston seems to agree that he had previously acquired a variety of skills in combat, including as a Marine and a black belt. Despite his impressive resume and interview, it is likely that Ray would have still hired him immediately on the spot. Despite some rocky moments, Winston would thrive and would eventually go on to found Zeddemore Industries, a successful international business that is currently funding the reopened Ghostbusters. Thank you for watching the first video in my Every Ghostbuster Employee series and for my channel. If you would like to see more content like this, like and subscribe. Credits for this video can be found in the description.